Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we are in the bathroom because we are doing my skincare routine. So I've managed to clear up my acne. As you can see, I have very clear skin at the moment. It's not perfect, but it's very clear for me. And I didn't want to make this video without using this routine for quite a few months and having these same results for quite a while. And I'm happy to say that my skin has held up being this clear for quite a few months now. And it hasn't been this clear since I was like 11 years old. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. A little brief overview of my skin. So I've had acne for years, since I was about 11, 12, and it has fluctuated over time, and I've always had some sort of acne. The severity has gone up and down, and I've always had the full works. I had cystic acne, I had like little whiteheads on my forehead, I'd get little pimples all around here. I've had it all, and I would get these massive under the skin spots that were so painful, but I haven't had them in a while. So I think my skin was particularly hard to work with because it was dry and acne prone. All the cheaper skincare that is targeted for acne is always targeted for oily skin, and whenever I used that, it would just freak my skin out even more. And I think I essentially damaged my skin barrier. I saw a lot on TikTok about fixing your skin barrier, so I decided to do my own research, and apparently fixing your skin barrier just cures everything. So since that, I began focusing on just fixing my skin barrier with just this little treatment for acne. And my skin hasn't been this healthy for years. So if you sound anything like me, I hope this video is helpful for you. I also thought it would be important to mention my diet because I think that is talked about a lot for acne. Personally, I don't think my diet or my changes in diet has affected my skin at all. The last few years, I haven't eaten meat or dairy, and when I did cut them out, I didn't actually notice a change in my spots. The one thing I did notice a change in was the puffiness of my face. I'll see if I have some photos, but I used to be very puffy, and as soon as I stopped eating them, I deflated. It must have been some sort of inflammation from dairy or the meat, I'm not sure, but yeah, I used to be really puffy. But anyway, let's just jump into the skincare routine. I switched between two cleansers, the Oat Cleansing Balm and the Fulvic Acid Brightening Cleanser. Both of these are from the INKEY list. I really like the INKEY list. I mostly use the Oat Cleansing Balm though. I find the Oat Cleansing Balm melts off my makeup so well, and it doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped and dry like some deep cleansing products can. This is one of the most sensitive, skin-friendly cleansers I've ever used that actually removes your makeup. I have tried a few, but they're just not very good at removing your makeup because they're not harsh. But this one has great cleaning power as well as keeping my skin feeling nourished. I have seen people online complain that this leaves a residue on their skin, but personally I like that because I think that's what helps my skin not feel stripped. And I don't feel like I'm racing to apply moisturiser as soon as I've cleaned my face. And I also don't mind it because it doesn't actually interfere with any products I put on top of it. So it's a win-win in my books. I don't really care, but if that is something you hate, then maybe you won't like this. Only problem I have with this cleanser is the packaging. Because it is a balm, it is quite thick, and this is really solid packaging. So you can't like roll it to squeeze product out. I have to cut it open, and there is still always a lot of product when I do that, so I have to put it in a separate pot and then I use it out of there. It isn't enough of a problem where I won't buy this product anymore, but it's just a bit annoying. Maybe it'll be a bit more user-friendly if they sold it in a pot, like where you scoop it out instead of a tube. That's my only problem with it. But yes, I'm doing my skincare on this video, so let's put this on. Okay, let me just tie my hair back. So I just wet my face and see what I mean? It's quite hard to get out. But I take that sort of amount and I just rub it between my fingers, and it helps to emulsify it a tiny bit. Not a lot, but. And I just rub it all over my face. It's not gonna lather up or anything. It is very much a balm, but it doesn't sting my skin. It feels very nourishing. The INKEY website also says that you could put it on your face like this and leave it for 10 minutes, then wash off. It's sort of a face mask. So I do like to sometimes rub this in for a while to fully let it do its work. But yeah, I'm now gonna rinse it off. So I've just rinsed that off and pat my face dry, and I'm feeling lovely and clean, but as I said, not stripped or dry at all. The second cleanser I mentioned, the Fulvic Acid one, I use this every now and then, maybe once or twice a week, where my skin is feeling particularly dull, lifeless. Maybe I feel a bit in need of some exfoliation, or I've just worn a lot of heavy makeup. It's just a little bit more of a deep cleanse. It's still really gentle, which is what I like about the INKEY list and their cleansers, but it just makes my skin feel that tiny bit fresher, and it also removes makeup, so I would use it on its own and not in like a double cleanse. But I do know they sell these two for for a double cleanse, so that is something you can do. When I do use this cleanser, I use it in the evening because I have noticed that if I do it in the morning, it sort of promotes my skin to shed a little bit. And if you put makeup over the top of it, it's not the cutest. Your skin does look really great after, but do bear that in mind. Next on the list is toner. I have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore-Tight Toner. A little bit of a mouthful, really pretty packaging. I'm not too fussed over packaging, but this is pretty. What I love about this toner is that it hydrates and exfoliates my skin. So bye-bye stingy, painful feeling toners that leave your skin just feeling tight. This doesn't do that. This is a balance of hydrating and exfoliating ingredients. So it has stuff like watermelon, cactus water, hyaluronic acid, cucumber, as well as the PHAs and BHAs, which are liquid exfoliants that resurface your skin. So I love this in particular because it is so gentle, but it is so effective. It leaves my skin with a supple, healthy glow. I just pour a little bit into my hand, oh gosh, put that down, and I rub it between my fingers and sort of pat it into my face. Yeah, my skin doesn't feel tight or dry or sting. Some toners used to absolutely sting my face. Yeah, I put that on my whole face, just avoiding my eye area. This next product is something I didn't know I needed until I began using it. It is the COSRX Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Bit of a mouthful, but this is described as a high concentrated essence that protects the skin from moisture loss whilst keeping the skin texture smooth and healthy, highly effective for hydrating and soothing damaged skin. This product has definitely helped to repair my skin barrier and just heal up acne quicker that I have. I've not had many spots in the last few months, but when I have had one pop up, this has healed it so quickly and has helped with any of that post-acne pigmentation. I do not want to be without this product. It's so hard to describe how amazing it is because it's such a strange product. It is snail secretion, but it was like out of stock everywhere. And I low-key freaked out, and when I found it in stock in Boots, I bought a lot. So I take about 3 pumps and put it between my fingers, just rub it over my whole face. Also on its website, it talks about helping heal acne scars. So I am looking forward to see if over time this will help heal some of my acne scars. Because as you can see, my skin is really clear, but I do just have some pigmentation left over, which I don't mind if it's there forever, but if I could heal it up, I wouldn't mind. The next sort of thing is a targeted treatment, and I want to throw this out there that it is not sponsored because I know people get sponsored by this brand. This is completely not sponsored. They've never talked to me, this brand, but I do attribute a lot of the acne improvements to this treatment. I've been using Dermatica for a few months now. I don't know how many exactly, 4 or 5 months probably. And this is a dermatologist powered sort of business. They will create a custom formula for your skin concerns. I just took some photos of my face, gave a little bit of background and sent that on, and they prescribed me this. This is 0.1% adapalene, 2.5% benzoyl peroxide, and 1% clindamycin. Adapalene is a retinoid that works by pushing your skin cells to turn over and die more quickly, and that can lead to the production of new skin at a faster rate. I do find there is an adjustment period when you first start using retinoids because your skin can get a bit peely as you're getting new skin cells, and it does take a few weeks to become adjusted, but it is a game changer. There's the stuff that's indifferent if any of you have tried that. Benzoyl peroxide works to destroy acne-causing bacteria, so it works on that part. And clindamycin is an antibiotic that kills certain types of bacteria as well. I used to use Epiduo for a lot of years, and that had the adapalene and benzoyl peroxide. I found it helped clear my skin a lot. The additional ingredient on here and maybe the base formula has just been a game changer and has sort of done the rest of the clearing up that I needed. I love this company. Their customer service is A+. They will review your progress and you'll send them more photos and they will talk to you about your treatment. It is low-key on the pricey side as you do pay monthly, but as an adult, I would say it's 100% worth it. I really got to the point of my skincare where I would pay any amount of money to just try and fix it because I had acne for so long. This was really worth it to me because it is so personalized as well. If you're a teenager in the UK, I would recommend going to your GP before doing something like this because they do prescribe a lot of treatments, like I said, Epiduo, that also contain these ingredients, and then you will also get it for free if you are under 19, I think it is, on the NHS, so that's a win. It was when I started paying for prescriptions, that's when I ventured out and Dermatica because it's just a little bit more personal and it got my skin a little bit more clear. Moisturiser is a bit of a wild one for me. I use a different moisturiser for daytime and nighttime. Daytime, I use the COSRX Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. Bought this because I loved the essence so much, and so far I'm also really enjoying this. It's very light and gel-like and just leaves my skin feeling very refreshed as well as moisturised. Definitely gives you that glow and sort of glass-like skin. Very interesting texture. It says all-in-one cream, but look. So I sort of like, it's really hard to pick up. So I just dip my fingers in like that and I will rub that between my hands and smooth it all over. People that have problems with texture might not like the Snail line because it is that sort of stringy, weird texture. I don't mind it. I'm more a smell person. I hate the smell of certain things and they don't smell like anything, so I don't really mind. See what I mean? It just gives that sort of glass-like glow, and that definitely has helped towards healing my skin barrier as well. Nighttime, I use a more repairing, thicker mix of moisturisers. I mix these two, the Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factors with hyaluronic acid and the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast B5 Soothing Repairing Balm. This also has antibacterial agents, so I don't know if that has helped heal some acne as well, but these two together are like my dream overnight repairing moisturiser. I found this balm way too thick on its own, but I did love how repairing it felt. So I decided to mix it with the Ordinary one as sort of as a base, and they made a great combo and they're much easier to spread on, but it does the job. It's very extra, but it works for me and I love these two. I can't believe we're actually at the end, but the final step is SPF. So every morning it is really important to apply your SPF, especially if you're using some type of acne medication with retinoids in it, as they peel your skin. And they specifically say on it, keep out of direct sunlight, which you can't do forever, but that means it's really important to put your SPF on. The sun is damaging and can cause skin aging and cancer and lots of bad things. So if you can try and prevent that when you're 20, like me, do it. So I sort of switched between these two. I find them very similar products. They're very similar consistency, same like factor SPF. They're thin, lightweight, they work well underneath makeup. They don't leave a white cast. It's the La Roche-Posay 50+ Invisible Fluid. It's in French, so have a look. And the Thank You Pharma Sun Project Water Sun Cream. This is also amazing. I'm gonna put on, I'm feeling the La Roche-Posay ones, I'm gonna give that a shake and put that on. So kind of drip some in. I know you're meant to do that whole 3-finger thing, but I find that too much for my face. I don't know if I've got a small face. This is more than enough. And make sure to bring it down the neck. Yeah, that is my skincare routine, and that is how I have turned my face from this into this. I am very happy with my skin at the moment, and I really hope these products are consistent in how they're working at the moment. I'm really scared that they're going to suddenly stop working. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You can ask me some questions in the comment about my routine if you have any at all, and I will also list all the products I use in the description below as well. But yeah, I hope to see you guys again in the next one. Bye!